Problem number 16, page 556. Solve each rational equation by using the lowest common denominator, right? 16, x plus 3 over x squared minus 9 minus 6 over x minus 3 equals 5. Okay. I'm looking for common denominator. Whenever you have this case, one is a quadratic, one is a binomial, look for a way to factorize your quadratic. Do you guys recognize a special quadratic here? What is it? Think about a squared minus b squared equals what? Anybody remembers this? The difference of the squares is what? The product of what? The difference and the sum. A squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b, which means on the first fraction here, I can write it as what? X plus 3 over x squared minus 3 squared, which is what? X minus 3 times x plus 3. Well, if you don't believe me, let's do x minus 3 times x plus 3. Let's do the FOIL, right? First terms, x times x, x squared. Other terms, minus 3 times positive 3 will be minus 9. Inner terms, I have negative 3 times x will be what? Minus 3x. And last terms, oh, hold on, because I kind of I changed something here, right? The outer term will be plus 3x. FOIL is O stands for outer, not for the last. So I have x squared plus 3x minus 3x minus 9. But minus 3x plus 3x are canceling each other, and that's how you get x squared minus 9, right? And that's why x squared minus 9, I can factor it out as x minus 3 times x plus 3. Okay, so FOIL first terms, outer, right? There's no inner, and L stands for last. There's no need for that O over there. Oh, it's not always you. Okay. Well, English is still my second language here. Alright, so let's move on. I have minus 6 over x minus 3 equals 5. What do you guys notice on the first fraction here? I got x plus 3, x plus 3. I can cross cancel, I can simplify this fraction. The first fraction becomes what? 1 over x minus 3 minus 6 over x minus 3 equals 5. Now, before I'm doing anything else, I have to mention, and I have to make sure what my restrictions are for x. X has to be different than what? Well, first of all, because I divided by x plus 3 here, x has to be different than negative 3. And then you have x minus 3, which also has to be different than 0. X has to be different than 3. So these are your two restrictions so far. Now here, 1 over x minus 3 minus 6 over x minus 3, you have a common denominator, which is helpful because I can just work with my numerators here, right? So I have the common denominator x minus 3, and I have 1 minus 6 over x minus 3 equals 5. So what is 1 minus 6? Negative 5. So your equation becomes negative 5 over x minus 3 equals 5. What should I do next? I will divide by 5. You see that? I got negative 5 and 5. If you divide everything by 5, you get what? Negative 1 over x minus 3 equals 1. Because you have, negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And now you just multiply everything by x minus 3, or you can say that you're doing the cross product, because this 1 is nothing else but 1 over 1. It's up to you, whichever way you want to formulate it. What's happening here, I have x minus 3 times negative 1 over x minus 3 on the left side. On the right side, I have x minus 3 times 1, which is x minus 3. But x minus 3 and x minus 3 here are canceling each other. And your fraction becomes negative 1 equals x minus 3. Solving for x, you add 3 to both sides. Minus 1 plus 3 is going to be 2 equals x minus 3 plus 3 is 0. You're done. What is your x? X is 2. Well, this was a tricky problem because that x squared minus 9 could be confusing. You may not be able to find the ways to factor it, but memorize, that difference of the square formula. A squared minus b squared is always a minus b times a plus b. Alright, this is going to be helpful. This is it.